Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi guys, I love your show. This is Danielle calling in, lifelong Cleveland Browns fan. I just hopefully hope everything gets worked out this year and there's no more distraction, no more excuses. Been a lifelong fan since 72. So I'd just like to see a division win. Let's start off with the division. No Super Bowl talk, nothing like that. Just focus game to game and let's win our division first and go from there. All right. Love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Go Brownies.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Let's welcome in Ashley Bastak, Browns beat reporter for the Plain Dealer, cleveland.com. Ashley, a nice, boring off-season would probably suit Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski pretty well. You had 2 years of COVID and then Deshaun Watson. So Kevin Stefanski doesn't know what normal is in terms of an off-season.
Yeah, exactly. Like you alluded to, his first 2 years here during the offseason, COVID kind of ruled everything and changed a lot of the rules along the way. So last year, things start to get back to normal, and then it comes out that you're trading for Deshaun Watson, and then you got to trade Baker Mayfield too. So there was definitely no shortage of drama. And yeah, I think, knock on wood, because you never know, as things are going now, this is by far, I think, the most normal and down-to-earth off-season that this regime is going to have. And I think we saw, I think, the big coaching change that we were going to see, which was them parting ways with Joe Woods, who, of course, got his new job today, it looks like. But, they were able to get settled in with Jim Schwartz here pretty early. So I think that's another piece of this puzzle that kind of fell into place for them really early into the offseason that gives them more time in normalcy, if you will.
Yeah, caller mentioned winning the division. That's going to be tough. You've got the Steelers and the Ravens, who are two of the, they're just really well-run franchises. And now the Bengals have Burrow and Chase and Higgins. So that's a tough way to go. The division is tough.
It is, and one of the one team I really want to single out here is the Steelers, because no matter how down we think the Steelers are going to be, they somehow basically always find a way. Mike Tomlin, of course, has never had a losing season in Pittsburgh. They almost always stay in the playoff hunt, like we saw the last 2 years, how all the talk was, the Steelers are so bad. This year, they were playing for something in week 18, obviously didn't make it. Last year, they did end up squeaking their way in. So I think you look at the teams in this division, you can never count them out. Of course, we know the Bengals were very close to going to their second straight Super Bowl. And Baltimore, of course, has a great coach in John Harbaugh, and the way that team is run, you can also never count them out. There might be some instability there, given we don't know exactly what is going on with Lamar Jackson, but this is a very, very, very tough division, I think, in general, and that makes it tough to predict because these other three teams just never seem, as of recently, to be out of it in terms of the division race. So the Browns have some serious catching up to do, I think.